Well, first of all, it's important to remind the former president you're not running against Joe Biden, you're running against me.
If she's not opposing the policies of Joe Biden, can we say that she's an extension of Joe Biden? Or better yet, a female version of Joe Biden?
And remember this, she is Biden. She's trying to get away from Biden. I don't know the gentleman, she says. She is Biden.
Closing statements from both of our candidates.
Both the candidates have already been well tested. Trump is often rude and often politically incorrect. But he's the one who brought peace to USA and to the world. Kamala, on the other hand, is all smiles, a skillful debater, but could not stop two wars for which Americans have been paying at the grocery stores and at gas stations. Just walk down the street and see how many shutters are down and how many businesses have closed down during Kamala's administration.
So she just started by saying she's going to do this, she's going to do that, she's going to do all these wonderful things. Why hasn't she done it?
One is all actions and the other is all talks. For example, he finally moved U.S. Embassy within the state of Israel, which was promised by many former presidents. He protected U.S. borders and laid groundwork to reverse Roe v. Wade, which was jiggled by many former presidents for 52 years. On the other hand, his opponent simply opposed his actions with disdain.
I absolutely support reinstating the protections of Roe v. Wade.
This is an issue that's torn our country apart for 52 years.
What is Roe v. Wade? Back in the Dark Ages, tyrant kings used to kill the babies of their enemies. In the modern era of today, we abort our future generations legally and by ourselves under the banner of pro-choice, meaning choose between the life of a mother and an unborn, voiceless, and helpless baby. The opponents of Roe v. Wade call themselves pro-lifers, meaning both the mother and the baby should live. The Supreme Court judges reversed Roe v. Wade, giving us a silent message not to increase our population with illegal immigrants, but by giving us babies that are made in USA.
What they have done to our country by allowing these millions and millions of people to come into our country, they're trying to get them to vote. They can't even speak English.
Roe v. Wade, in a way, is linked to mass influx of over 9 million people during Biden's administration. Supreme Court judges say, give us the next generation that is made in USA. Biden administration says, we will import them from overseas. If it was indeed a conspiracy, then it will give Biden's party a perpetual advantage in many elections to come.
And I think they probably did it because they think they're going to get votes.
Trump is a mover and a shaker, and that scares people.
When I hear that, see, I'm a different kind of a person. China was afraid, and North Korea was afraid of, said Russia was afraid of.
Elections include exploiting your opponent. Kamala is doing so by using Roe v. Wade, while Trump is using the influx of illegals as his rhetoric. Whether the two issues are related or not, it is up to you to decide.
It might be well if you would ask yourself, are you better off than you were 4 years ago?